Yo, what's up everybody? I'm TJ and this is Phlexx'd Promotions, and today I'm here in Miami, Florida at Sculpture Fitness with another trainer, Marcus. Marcus, thanks for being here.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Why don't you let everybody know a little bit about yourself?
How y'all doing today? I'm Marcus, brothers and sisters. I'm actually here at Sculpture Fitness where we actually do the most effective training in the state of Florida. And I'm going to say that with the most confidence. I don't mean to knock your methods out there, but what we have and what we offer here, you're not going to find anywhere else. What we offer is EMFD. That's exponential muscle fiber development. We're focused on exponential muscle fiber development. We want to grow faster, efficiently, and effectively. We're going to check your kinetics, we're going to check your biomechanics, we're going to check your anatomical structure and find out if you have any muscle imbalance, any deviations. We're going to get that done first. The easiest part about training is losing weight, gaining muscle mass. Those are the easy things about training. The hardest thing is to readjust any deviations or muscle imbalance you do have and you may have. So we're going to find out if my partner here has any deviations, if he has any muscle imbalance. We're going to find out. I'm going to check his VO2. I'm going to check his cardiac output. Is what I'm talking about. That's going to determine his heart rate intensity. It's going to determine if we actually can push him harder throughout the workouts, and it's also going to determine his rest periods. So right now I want to get started with him.
All right, let's get into it, man.
That's 191.6. That's good right there. That's a good weight. 191.6, and we're also on 6, and let's get that height too. Let's start up, down.
6 feet.
Yeah, I wanted that too myself. I wanted that. Man, we want to be in the ranges of about, I would say, especially in competition mode, we in the range of about 10% to 16%. That's all we need, and that's a fair good amount of fat to have on us. The body, people don't realize it, believe it or not, fat is essential to the body. You need that protection. The organs, everything. So people are like, oh, I don't want no fat. Yeah, you do. You don't want to die out here. So what we're gonna do is, now that we got all the preliminary information here, I'm gonna take your blood pressure as well too right after this one here. Fat, we're gonna bring that down, and I would say from 19%, I would say your initial goal should be a good 12% body fat. That's to bring down. And I know for a fact, even at 12% body fat, you're gonna show off a lot more muscle, just like my partner does. He's about 13% body fat, and he shows off a lot more muscle. I, on the other hand, hold a lot more water storages and a lot more subcutaneous, so I gotta dry out in order to show off any of this stuff spike, or you may have a spike that goes up, or you may have a spike that goes down. If you have less muscle mass on you, and if you're actually depleted in muscle, you could have a chance on you could have a low blood pressure. That's a good blood pressure. Yeah, 129 over 85, which is pretty much normal state. All right. Now, all I want to do is have you walking. But you got a slight shoulder roll as well too, which is scapular roll. We all have that. Generally from on repetitive movements, we're actually looking at our TVs, or we're looking at our phones, or we're reading. We generally tend to do this a lot. Not most hip height action that I see, but I know it's the longer leg and the shorter leg. You got the left leg is your longer leg. Not too much hip height movement, for you. So you got a good standing hip height. Only thing is your flexors are weaker. That's why it's hard for you to stabilize. If you notice that you can't walk that straight line?
I can't.
Yeah, I know. I got the same issue too. It's the hip flexors. They taking it away from you.
I said okay.
Yes.
I said okay to everything, but I honestly don't understand nothing. There's so many Liblias and Sliblias. I'm just saying okay.
Well, now we're gonna put that mile in.
Okay.
Let's take it up. Let's crank it up. We're going to 7. Let's start the run.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. Take it in. Keep going. Go. How far can we go? How far can we go? Get some heart rate intensities here. We get that VO2 max. We're gonna plug in some numbers. Not bad at all. So 109. Let me see if it drops again. Normally don't address before we start training. We just get into it, we start working out, and then we wonder, hey, why can't Why can't I develop the muscles that I want to develop improperly? What's wrong with me? And why I can't do a squat properly? Or why I can't get low? Why my knees always caving in? These are misalignments and imbalances. If you have those imbalances and misalignments, you will never, ever get better at your squat until you correct them. So if your knees are buckling in all the time, you need to find out why, fix the problem, and then you'll be able to control them and stabilize, and then you'll be at an optimal level.